Morning. Today we're going to work a little bitty short video. We're going to pull off on some cane tactics. You know, we got a few of our training partners and our friends and associates out there that do carry a cane. Some because they need to, and some because they realize the value of this recognized implement. You know, something you can walk around with inconspicuously. Really, nobody's going to give you much thought if you're walking around with a cane, but this is an incredible self-defense tool that can be easily carried and is very, again, like you say, nobody's going to look at it. You know, they're just going to take a look at it and second glance. You know, somebody may catch on. If you're a trained eye, you should be looking for a guy with a cane that looks like he needs to be using a cane. And more than likely, he's on your side. You know, because you don't see a lot of thugs and terrorists and crazy ass people running around with a cane. You know, I mean, mostly it's going to be somebody out there trying to figure out a way to take care of himself and get home safe. So, what kind of keep me off on this today is I've got a few canes. What I've been using is I've got a couple of old wooden Bokens that I train with because they've got a little weight and a little heft to them. I got a little rattan cane over there that wouldn't do much, but you know, maybe piss somebody off. But I was walking around with a buddy of mine this weekend, and he's a avid gardener and a farmer, you know, so he was, we went over to Callahan's General Store in Austin, and I'm walking around and they got some cool shit in there, you know. Saw a tomahawk facsimiles, you know, or actually what I could use for a tomahawk, you know, carpenter hammers. Ooh, some bad ones. I just didn't want to spend all my paycheck in there. So I started walking around and I found this cane, and this has got some good heft to it. This is a serious piece of wood, and it's stained, it's beautiful. About 20 bucks, I couldn't help myself. So I picked this cane up today and I've been playing around with it, just kind of, you know, doing some R&D like I always do. And I just wanted to go ahead and put some of the stuff that I do daily with the cane on film, all right? So normally if we were walking with the cane, you're going to hold it on the side that I'm a right-hand dominant person, so I'm going to probably be walking with the cane on my right-hand side, you know? From this position, you've got to learn how to deploy it like any other weapon. We've got to be able to get our impact weapons and our edge weapons and our firearms out in a situation. If I come to a, we could call it different stages of color or whatever, I'm a, you know, a yellow thread I should be in pretty much all the time in my mind. That just means I'm aware. Caution, you know, keep your eye on what's going on. Some people say, hey, it's almost time to go, green light, whatever. Let's just say in a medium state of awareness that I know what's going on around me. I'm in a basic consciousness level I should be every day. So I'm cruising around. If I see that it's getting a little bit more heavy than that, things are starting to come up, I will get this thing gripped to where I want to get a nice handle for it and grab it. First thing I'm going to do when it comes to a situation where somebody's going to be confronting, is I'm going to pull it up to what I call here just a ready position. This is just a rifle grip. I like to be here. You could pull it up in a stick grip if you choose to. Again, to review the grips, stick grip, rifle grip. This is part of our Dos Manos curriculum in the Pacific Archipelago Combatives. So, or concepts, I'm sorry, PAC, Pacific Archipelago Concepts. Used to be combatives. I've heard it called that for a long time. It's hard to make that change sometimes. So anyway, from here I'm going to bring it up to kind of a ready position, I call it, where I'm prepared to fire with a rifle grip. At this point, my first attack probably is going to be a number 5 thrust, just straight down the center. Now, if you're looking at this, I can control this, or I can pool cue this thing to get a little more reach. Okay, I can reach out where I may seem like I'm not a big threat from right here. I can reach out and really touch somebody. I'm not going to go ahead and let this go because it's floppy and it can be grabbed from me. If I'm pool cueing it, if it is grabbed, I can pull back with 2 hands. All right. So walking to the side, I come up. I'm going to ready position. Hey, do you back off? If he doesn't, boom, I can drive that in the stomach. Boom, I can drive that to the face. Now I've got a little better control when I'm pool cueing it as well. Think about it now. Any of you guys that are out there shooting pool, you can rack that ball with this guy, right? Probably a little bit more so than you would here. You're not going to break a pool ball this way, but you're going to turn around and dial in on that sucker. Bang, knock it across the room. Okay, so I come up, get my grip, bang, center line, or the head. Those are the 2 places I'm going to fire it at. Think about this punching into your face. Probably not a good day. All right, so in that initial position, I'm going to work on some other Dos Manos motions that we've done in the past. Just the ocho ocho. If I just think about coming with the diagonal shots, either done from that grip, or if I come up, get my pool cue shot, pull back, bang, we'll get a samurai kind of strike with it. And all I'm doing there is I'm coming in, getting my strike, and shifting my grip, boom, getting my hit on whichever side I wanted to. So I want to ocho over here, I could, or just straight over the top, okay? So I'm going to come up, get my motion, fire my initial shot, bang, bang, or come up, fire my initial shot over the top, or come in, fire my initial shot, hit from any direction I want to, bash, power shove. And again, another good opening movement, you could do the forward thrust, bayonet type thrust, or you could pull up and just do a major power shove that gets you into either one of those. Okay, so let's put these on Bob real quick. So I'm in this position, Bob's a little bit far away. I say, hey dude, I don't want any trouble. I pull up into the rifle grip. If I need to, can easily thrust, easily thrust. Again, it takes practice because you can miss with this thing. I've been doing this quite a bit and I missed. So I come up, thrust to the face, come up, thrust to the throat, come up, thrust to the body. Another good opening movement, dos manos to the face. Follow up secondary shot, pull up, get your original shot, and a shot. Pull up, get your shot. Pull up, get your shot. Okay? Pull up, get my dos manos shot. Get my thrust. Okay, so work these things. Work so you can get a better headshot. See, I'm finally going to get it. Body shot. Ha! Headshot. Bang. Headshot. Bang. Headshot. Bang. Okay, work those motions. Thrust. Bang. Thrust. Bang. Thrust. Bang. Thrust. Dos manos. Thrust. Dos manos. Shove. Dos manos. Shove. Dos manos. So there's just some ideas that you can use when you're working with the cane. Now get a little creative with your training. This is real simple stuff. If you can do this, and you can do this, you're on board. Power bayonet type thrust, low, high, power shove, low, high, followed by diagonal down either direction, or an overhead. Okay? Work it, have a great day, talk to you later.